and most of all, my love of basketball. It does bring you back to like when you're a kid. It does, right? You kind But you know what else is on display each night on stream? My passion for Top Shot, my passion for my community, and most of all, my love of basketball. It does bring you back to like when you're a kid. It does, right? You kind of like as an adult, you don't get to do stuff like that, right? You get responsibility and you get bills and you get taxes. Like it's just fun, open packs. We're here for the average person, right? We're tired of people not abiding by the rules. We're tired of the whales going to every project and destroying every project. People are coming back to Top Shot. The excitement's back. Utility's there. And you know what else is back now? The money. What are we gonna do in this NFT space to make sure what happened in Top Shot doesn't happen to us in this space as well? We have to figure out what's the best way to live in this world, have fun in this world, and be profitable in this world, and also not get killed.
I'm eating, hold on.
Top Shot, hoops, NFTs, horses, entertainment, movies, you name it, we'll talk about it. That would have been a Twitch ban. So you gotta worry about that stuff as a man, not sitting on your balls. Sometimes they climb up and out. Up and out. By the way, guys, I spoke to my girl tonight. Rewind. I spoke to a girl. rewind. I spoke to a friend of mine who happens to be a girl. Now, again, I know because I'm an expert. But chat doesn't know. I can sense it. I can sniff it. What? What? Dude. Woo! Woo! What is this? What is this angle? How do I get back to the other one? What'd you do to me? How do I change it back? I don't have an 11. What's happening? That you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow, and guess what? I'm gonna come after you. Really? You typed that and thought that was cool to type? Would I toss it in? I can't answer that. Oh, for the judge, court is adjourned.
So I'm back up off the flow, trying to up my collector score, letting all the people know I got my ballers, it's on flow. But what you did, you know, was wrong. Too many packs, now users gone. So Roham, listen carefully. Oh, well, I sing my Top Shot song. You lied to me. All those times I said I had your back, you lied to me. No hardcore here for us to see. You lied to me. A rake pack rug pull, what's it gonna be? No utility, but still I buy, buy. How about that?
And we are live. Wow. What a day. What a time to be alive and live. We are always in beta, GB. Hold on, let me oh, Booker Beal. Oh, Jesus, bringing me back to one of the greatest games in courtroom history. The answer is clearly Booker. I mean, wow, what happened to Beal is unbelievable. Hold on, I got to get rid of this that thing. Okay. Gentlemen, gentlewomen, how are you? I bid you adieu from Las Vegas, my humble abode here. It's been a while. A lot has changed, but also a lot has stayed the same. My Bucks, well, we'll get into it, but holy shit. Rough week for me as a basketball fan. And yeah, we'll talk hoops, Top Shot. We'll talk love. Oh, love. We'll talk whatever you guys want. But again, I wanted to hop on. I've missed you guys. I haven't streamed in a little bit. I've had a lot of things, a lot of changes going on at work and just all kinds of stuff. But was that a Q shirt? What's a Q shirt? I don't know what that means. No, I think it just says America, which is maybe I was gonna wear a Giannis jersey, but then I was running late. I don't know. I didn't think too much about my outfits. Jack Judge. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, this is, I've been working out a little bit. I need to get my tan on. Dyed hair. No, my hair's not dyed. I get a lot of grays come in here and here. and my lot in the beard. But is Top Shot coming back? Oh no! I mean, I who knows? I pray every day that Top Shot will come back. I will say I play Fast Break. We have 40 minutes to build a lineup tonight for Fast Break. And that I think that's been the best thing they've done in a long time. The rest of the platform. Also, you can't really ask anyone who joined Top Shot when we joined. We're kind of always going to live in a. We're going to romanticize Top Shot in a way that probably can never be reached again, right? So, will it ever get back to that? I'd be shocked, right? But man, it would be nice if it could just. If my count still wasn't down 99%, the whole. Again, not only Top Shot, that whole COVID year, man, just on. I mean, look at this. Look at how I looked. I'm just gonna play this for a second. This is horrifying. I mean, just look at me.
Top Shot, hoops, NFTs, horses, entertainment, movies.
What the hell happened? Why did none of you let me know? I mean, yikes. Yeah, I mean, it was COVID. We couldn't leave our places. I was like a hairy caveman. I mean, there's like the craziest fucking year or 2 years stretch ever. We were all locked in our places, going insane, and I was spending millions, my whole life savings on, Gary Harris, and I mean, God only knows the things we were buying. Holy shit. Oh, man, the things that we did on this stream. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Kluganator, I spent so much on name a player, so I will say we had some highlights. Manscaped, which I still use to this day to trim things up, was our first sponsor on the show. We had a good time with Manscaped. I still recommend the product, even though they're not a sponsor anymore. But if we ever start back streaming, I would love to have them back as a sponsor. I gave Manscaped to a lot of my friends. My brother now uses Manscaped, And let's be honest, it's important for a man to shave down there to please your lady friend, or if you like other men, to please your manly friend, I guess. But it's important, to be sanitary down there, to be cleanly, to have a nice, highly recommend. Mm-hmm. Oh, great question. Let me tell you, we are so close to hitting China in Top Shot, and that's why I recommend the gift as a Top Shot set. I recommend it. Well, back, many years ago, 5 years ago, we bought the gift here, and let me tell you, that's that set with the 888s or 777 mints. That's where it's at. Soon, I'd say 8 to 10,000 years we'll be in China. Yeah, and when we go there, oh baby, our great grandkids are going to reap all the benefits. Gift has a lot of VIP utility. You get in our Discord, you get your access to a special channel. You can do unbelievable things just by. Right now, how much is it? Let's go see. This is a steal. You could probably buy the whole gift set for what, like $8 right now? Let's all do it. Well, I already have it, but hold on. How are you guys doing? Well, how come no one's telling me I look great? I do. I know it. You know it. I know it. Come on. Well, my brother does this a lot. He blows kisses at everyone. It's really creepy. So don't let me do that again. I got to find my gavel. I have a bunch of Bucks gear over here. I put it all in like a box. I'd watch all the games with my Giannis and a bunch of stuff. And now I don't know what to do with it. Sorry, Giannis. Well, I hope Giannis goes to the Spurs, and I'm going to be hopefully a Spurs fan next year. That's my wish. We talk to that a little bit later. Is Top Shot the biggest fumble of all time? Is that true? Are Panini NFTs popping? You must be kidding. I have a lot of Panini NFTs. Are my Panini NFTs, what do we call it? Mooning, or what's the terms? I don't even remember that. I try to block as much as I could as the NFT stuff out of my my brain. But look, the whole NFT space was a scam. So was it the biggest fumble? The whole space was a crooked disaster. So I don't know the correct answer to that. Is this a sex toy? How dare you? My sex toys are in another room. No, it's not a sex toy. This is a Giannis. Doesn't even look like him. Giannis plush toy. Ed Harris, the bailiff, wants it. Buddy, you can't have this. Look, I'll be honest. I will be rooting for the Cavs now because obviously Boston can. I've never hated a team more than Boston. Well, maybe not Indiana, but Indiana stinks. In the East, I hope the Cavs win. Do I think they will win? No, I still would pick Boston coming out of the East. I guess I'd pick Boston, OKC, but whatever. Panini is really going crazy. Then we should check out my Panini account. I bought a ton back in the day. Pacers can fuck off. Aquaman, I'll ban you. You mentioned the P word again. I'll ban you. And Halliburton's dad can fuck off and go to hell as well. What a loser. What a disgrace and an embarrassment. Really? I do kind of wish Giannis just would have just fucking one hit, just deck that guy. Just I can't. Don't bring up the Pacers to me for a little bit. You guys just want me to go on rants. Then again, I can't even go on rants about. Look, the Bucks are terrible. Congrats, you beat a shitty Bucks team. Have fun getting swept by the Cavs. You have zero chance to do anything. I don't know. Personally, I hope Giannis goes to San Antonio. But again, it's really not many teams that are going to be able to offer legitimate trade packages. Look, it's Houston, OKC, Spurs. That's really it. No one else is going to be able to come up close to those three teams with assets. So, and also though, I honestly kind of hope that Giannis just asked for a trade, and I don't even want to watch him waste another year in Milwaukee. I really don't, man. That was really rough to watch. So I kind of hope he does ask out and gets to go to a contender and compete again. I mean, not being in the playoffs right now just sucks. You got to watch ads? Well, then you got to sub. Neo, come on, let's go. Sub to the judge. Come on. 9 ads? I didn't do that. That's Twitch. Twitch is, it's telling you should sub to the judge. Yeah, there's not a chance in hell Giannis would end up in Boston. Boston's their salary cap's a mess. They're gonna have to get rid of some guys this summer. Probably gonna be Drew who makes a fortune. And you were listening to the pod in 2018. Yeah, I mean I don't know how many people in here know, but before we started the Twitch, I just did a DFS podcast back in 2018, 17. Yeah, I was grinding away at that, doing those late at night, and yeah, man, we've been doing content and grinding for a long time, and then I finally had to get a real job because at some point you got responsibilities and you got to pay some bills. McLovin? Why? What's going on? Why is your name Dekeezy? McLovin, I am great. I don't know if I'm great, but I'm good. How are you? How is Wang? Yeah, me and Steve Wang are not. We don't talk nearly as much as we used to. But he had to, he had to sell my company, and I still talk to him a little bit. He's doing okay. He's back east. He doesn't live in Vegas anymore. So, but yeah, I don't talk to him much these days. Am I still with that chick? You gotta be a little more specific. I don't know who the hell you are referring to. I haven't streamed in a long time. My guess would be, are you again? I don't know who you'd even be referring to. There may be a new lady friend in my life. Maybe. My guess is it's not whoever you are referring to. Are you referring to a her? Is that who you're referring to? I don't even know. Well, Kluganator, that doesn't really help me. She was hot. Am I bullish for Top Shot? I mean, no, man. I haven't been bullish for Top Shot in, what, 5 years? 4 years? How long that's been? I mean, you know, I still root for it, obviously. I have a massive collection. I still play every day. I play Fast Break every day. And I have a lot of fun with that. And I still hope it does really well. I watch from the sidelines some of the things that they're doing. And yeah, so am I bullish? It's hard to be bullish about anything in that space, right? So I would say no, but I'm hopeful that they will still turn things around and find a way to the concept still makes sense. Who the fuck? Who wants to collect this crap? You know, like Dyson Daniels, most improved player. I mean, it's so like digital collectibles make all the sense in the world. You got to grade this and suck it and muck it. I don't want these. I want digital collectibles, man. So the concept makes sense. I think that so the product has made a lot of improvements, but for whatever reason, Top Shot just has not been able. They still can't get users. It's unbelievable. They have not in 5 years just have not been able to grow the product at all. But they're still every pack drop they have, they still sell out. You know, so you know, I think it's all the same people. But yeah, you guys still buy all the packs. Who's buying packs? Don't lie to me. They sell out every pack drop. I don't really buy packs anymore. Occasionally, if I'm in a low spot, I'll buy one of their silly packs with their trade back offers. You know, buy a $7 pack and get back $3 when we give you shit. You know, so but you know, I'm not buying legendary rare packs or some of their weird new sets that they've you know, tried to put on people, but they sell out. So people are buying. Pokemon is dominating physical cards. Is that real? Pokemon the streamer or Pokemon like the game, wherever that is? I never got into Pokemon. Yeah, remember back in the day, man. It was fun. We had fun with it. Then again, it was COVID, so we all were crazy in the head. I do have a nice place, Top Shot Sec. Thank you. My place is very lovely. I do enjoy it. Rohan was buying Legendary Ascensions while the challenge was live. See, I don't even know. I don't even know what Legendary Ascensions are. Which challenge you're referring to? I don't even know. But yeah, you guys are. Yes, you guys are still buying and stuff. Yeah, well, we were. I mean, it's hard to fathom how much some of us really spent on Top Shot and how far, you know, how far we fell. Ronnie, yeah, yeah. I thank God I sold my line. I finally sold it. I held out longer than you. You sold the line. I found out me and Winter, I think, sold our line around the same time. One of the few things I actually was able to make a little bit of money on. No, I've not heard from Jedi in a while. He disappeared. Yeah, I mean, look, man, it's been a while. People have lives, and last I heard, I don't remember. He moved down south somewhere. Red light, green light. Wait, what was red light, green light? I know it was a game that we played. I honestly, we played so many games, I don't even remember which game red light, green light was. Fuck. Was that what was that? We looking at my account. Would it be in the green or the red? I don't even remember. Yeah, it's red light, red light. It's all down. It was all downhill. Do I still have my blood hollows? I still have the Jokic. Remember, for those of you who don't remember, I got death threats because you guys thought I was colluding with Top Shot, and one of their great moments when they gave a few people 5 straight legendaries, the only ones I really ever had. I got 2 Dorts, which goes to show you how much Top Shot loved me. They gave me 2 Dorts, 2 Miles Bridges right before he became a convicted felon, and a Jokic. So the Jokic has been great because that's helped me out with fast break a lot. I still have the Jokic. I think I tried to sell at some point. I held on, of course, as long as possible because I'm an idiot. I think I still have like 1 Miles Bridges. I think I sold the others. Yeah, so I think I have a Jokic and a Miles Bridges because I couldn't even sell it if I wanted to. Sun's out. The sun is out here. It was 85 degrees in Vegas. It was very nice weather out today. I wanted to go by the pool, but I did not have time. That is actually true. If OKC makes the finals, maybe for fast break, I could actually use them. I don't think I've ever used a Dort in fast break. Which clip? Which clip? Am I buried in? I'm not buried in the desert yet. I've been out here about 2 years, and I still have. I'm still living. I think. I still wouldn't rule it out, though. You know. Oh, Estelle, she's great. She's still watching Bosch. She's living the dream. Oh, this is this actually. Thank you for bringing this up. What the fuck happened to Cool Cats? Like, what the fuck happened to Nine Lives Lounge? That was supposed to be the greatest set in Top Shot history. Why do they not give us still? No, I get nothing. Does anyone get any benefits for having that? I still have that stupid set. What's the point? Like the first Master Challenge on Top Shot, that should still be something. Every year, Roham should be giving us, sending us to an island and having us, do great things by having that set. And like, there's, as far as I can tell, there's not a single effing benefit from having Cool Cats anymore. That does make me enraged. You got a jumper? What's a jumper? That is true. It's on. They did go big on the Kia. That did help, right? I mean, the fast break went from like 5,000 people to 11,000 people when they had that. They gave away that car. Is Vegas slow? The one thing I'll say about Vegas is that look, there's too many casinos out here, so there's just too much. And I don't know if you heard, but like, we've got some other things going on in the country that, it's expensive here too. So, I would say it's not booming all the time, but yeah, if you go to the hot spots, the hot casinos, and it's still fucking, it's still Vegas. But there's way too many casinos, and there's way too many. There's just too much. So I'd say overall, yeah, there's some places that are probably hurting a lot. Definitely no girls in Nine Lives Lounge. Yeah, Jalen Green can suck off. Not only is he terrible at basketball, he really did hurt us, right? That dunk contest, what an abomination. I mean, him and then D Wade calling Top Shot like Coinbase or whatever he fucking did. That was one of the epic fails of Top Shot. That dunk contest. I think they did shell out a lot of money, and yeah, that was a disaster. I mean, this is the part of streaming I don't miss. You guys just want all of the details. I'm not telling you how much my rent is. What are you going to do with that information, Kluganator? I mean, look, I'll be honest. It's not cheap, okay? But life is short. Live it up. Viva Las Vegas. Yeah, like I will say, I'm not a wrestling fan, and WrestleMania was just here. It's fucking annoying. There were fucking tourists, and yeah, some of the places were packed. Like, it was a lot of the wrestlers were actually staying at Fountain Blue, which is right next to me. I saw a couple. I'm not gonna lie, but I didn't really know who they are because I don't follow wrestling. And yeah, are there playoff packs this year? I did not. I don't know if you guys remember back in the day. Remember when they kept giving us playoff moments? In fact, I think you can still buy a first round playoff pack from 4 years ago right now. They just kept coming out. They're like, we're decreasing mint counts, and then they made the highest mint count ever for the playoffs back 4 years ago. Cheap dates out here. Let me tell you something. I thought dating in New York was challenging. Dating in Vegas is a million times worse and a million times more expensive. Yeah, there's no such thing as a cheap date here. Well, if you want to date, beautiful. I'm sure if you could find, I'll leave it there. I am enjoying Vegas. I do not miss New York at all. No, not even 1%. It was time to move on, and yeah. So no, I do enjoy Vegas, even though I'm on a cold streak at the tables right now. So I gotta, yeah, I've had some rough baccarat stretches. You do got to be super fucking careful if you like live out here and gamble. Like you will go bankrupt. Like holy shit, it's like Top Shot. Yikes. Oh. Speaking of Top Shot, chat, I have to, I'm in trouble. Like Barney Rubble. We got to build our fast break lineups. And I got to be honest, I'm hurting tonight. I got like no one left. Look, we need 35 points in the paint, and I don't know what to do. You want to own all of the Robin Lopez's first moments in circulation? Okay. They're $2? Really? Shouldn't they be $1? That's a noble quest, MG Fresh. I wish you well. Jedi is in the chat. What's going on, my friend? Okay, typical Top Shot. We're in beta. You can't even log into Fast Break right now. Typical. Why would you want to log in right before the game starts? The game starts in 17 minutes. Not surprising. Let's try again. Okay, there's my lineup right now. 35 Fast Break points. Thompson, Eason, B-Pod, who I hate, Jabari, and Peyton. Like, it's just no good options left, chat. I mean, look at this. Kuminga doesn't even play. They benched him. Curry hates his guts. I already, of course, used Sengun. Butler I used up. I mean, yikes. Van Vliet just takes threes and he either goes 0 for 20 or 18 for 20. I mean, Steven Adams, I think actually is going to have a big role tonight. But again, he just rebounds and will never really shoot the ball. You could hope he gets, a few offensive rebound tip-ins. Draymond just can't score to save his life. Brooks is just going to shoot threes. I mean, the reason why Peyton and B-Pod, they actually cut. Golden State's offense is so motion oriented. They do get some layups and dunks. But again, how many minutes is Peyton even going to play? So, I mean, this is going to be really tough to get 35 out of this. I mean, I would need time and Tom. I mean, I would need Thompson and Eason. First of all, Eason to play a good amount, and then you need Thompson to have an unbelievable game. The other thing I could do here is I could buy a Jalen Green. He was like one of the few players I do not have a rare of, which I don't understand how I don't have a Jalen Green rare. Maybe because I hate him as a player. I could buy a Jalen Green rare for $17 and play him, and then hope they will need his scoring tonight. But Udoka could easily bench him. He's been terrible. He's had one good game. And again, he shoots mostly threes. But obviously, he'd be a better play than, fucking probably Peyton or B-Pod. Chat, what do we think? Wait, whoa, hold on. Neo, who can you loan me? Hold on. Hold the boat. Again, it's Sengun. I need a Sengun legendary is what I need. That's what I need. Or a Butler legendary. Or a Curry legendary. Because again, I've already used them up for rares. But yeah. If anyone has that wants to send me a Jalen Green rare, that would be helpful. A Kawhi rare. Well, Kawhi's not playing tonight. But you know what? I don't think I do, which also shocked me. How do I not have a Kawhi rare? Because I think I needed one. Well, GB, I don't care if you need one. I'm streaming, okay? It's my show right now. No one cares about you. Jesus. So selfish, GB. Chat, let's go. Someone go on Floaty and get me a Sengun legendary. Let's kick some ass tonight. I feel good about my also, like, I've just had crappy luck. I have in the Classic. Where am I overall? Like 150th. I've just had a couple awful losses. I feel much better about my the pro lineup tonight. 30 rebounds. This should get me 30 rebounds. Then again, actually, I don't will it. You need 6 a pop. Actually, it could be close. Draymond's just been fucking terrible. I need Adams to come off the bench and get like 10 rebounds. I need him to get. This is going to be actually close. But I got a shot. Here, I'm 45th in the Classic. I had one like dreadful night where I lost. It was a horrifying manner. Otherwise, I'd have 12 and I'd be up there. All the same dudes. Greek Freak. Is that Veerman? Banana Boat? Isn't she part of like the Connected and Collecting library? Warren is here. Billo. Oh, Billo. We had some fun times with him in the Discord. The coach. Yeah, a lot of the same guys though that we all know. There's me. So yeah, we'll see. I do think it should be actually, I don't know. I think if you told me Golden State blows them out tonight, I could see that. Hopefully it's a good game though. I'm not sure. Do you use I'll be honest, I've never used Floaty. I still don't understand what Floaty is. As pathetic as that sounds. Yeah. Signed in. You care about GB has become quite the rock and roll star since you last streamed. Okay. Well, signed in. I am very aren't you the mayor of Stripperville? How'd that one turn out for us? Look, I'm very happy that you care about GB. That makes me feel I like GB. So that's great. Oh, it's not the same banana. Yeah, I don't do NFT. Yeah, I don't still the space. I still don't understand. So yeah, I don't use Floaty. The rest of you guys still use Floaty? Yeah. It's. I'm actually. I thought that thing was. Isn't that MBL's thing? I thought that was gonna flake out immediately, but no. I mean, apparently people really like it. Ronnie. By the way, remember Ronnie, guys? Ronnie's now he's the only one in the world that's actually made money off NFTs. He's a multimillionaire. Yeah, I'm not in the other NFTs. I mean, the only other one I play is So Rare. I do like So Rare. I play that a lot. I love NBA So Rare. Man, yeah, that one is sweet. Signed in. I'll ban you. Ronnie. We know it. Oh, you're a rich man. Remember, you did the Flying Dragons. I don't know what this is, but you dropped your own NFT. You made millions. I heard you live in like a castle somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah. So you sold the lion. Don't lie to me. You sold it. The only NFT I really was smart on was the Hape. And I really wasn't even smart there. Remember, I had 2 Hapes, and I sold one for like $20,000, and the other I kept like a schmuck, and I still have it to this day. And what's it worth? $100, $50, $25, and it's probably like still my most expensive NFT that I have. Yeah, the Hape. We know you sold the lion. Winter sold his. I was the last one. I held out a long time. I had a lion with a scratch on his face. It was rare. It was a rare lion, guys. All right, let's focus here. We have 9 minutes to build my lineup. I think of this lineup, I'm set. There's nothing else I want to do here. Looney, no way. Not enough minutes. Yeah, this lineup, we just got to pray these guys can take me home. But yeah, if anyone has a Sengun left for a Sengun legendary, you're gonna win all the monies tonight. Congratulations. This is the one though that I'm in real trouble. The classic. I need like, yeah, I don't even know how I would get to 35 points in the paint here. I would need foul trouble from someone and then Eason to go berserk, but it's just, yeah. I mean, Gary Payton. I really don't want to play Gary Payton. I mean, I could play. Draymond over Gary Payton. Ugh, what an awful lineup this is. I mean, Fred's going to play 40 minutes tonight. I could play Fred and just hope he gets, a few layups. I hate playing guys who you don't like their minutes are going to be so shitty. That's good. Rough. It's rough. Ronnie, we have a rule here on the show. We don't mention the H word. We don't talk about harems. We don't mention harems. But did I buy harems? What do you mean? Of course, I bought I spent thousands on harems. That was. Out of all the NFTs, you guys lost your fucking mind over harems. There were, God forbid, I bought like girls riding things. I bought bad bananas, angry bananas, sad bananas. I bought pumpkins. But no, the harems, a naked woman. No, you guys lost your fucking mind with those. It was so weird. Now that was a rug pull, but they all were rug pulls. Gary Payton doesn't want to play Gary Payton. Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's true. Well, what are we doing? We got 7 minutes to decide. Let me check anything got weird with like the starting lineups or anything. Warriors, Curry, Hield, Payton. Oh, GP starting. Fantastic. They're starting Payton. Let's fucking go. He can get a couple of fast break transition points, a couple offensive rebounds. Who are they benching? I guess they're benching Moody. All right. You can't be on right now, but you're in love with me. Drib, let me tell you something. I am not in love with you, but I appreciate you, and I hope you can get on soon. Yeah, I really do. Thank you for that very nice comment. That makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Well, that's what I thought, Neo. Who doesn't like a naked girl? That's why, yeah, I thought you guys we'd all love the harems and we'd be rich. By the way, I still think it's a fantastic concept. Like, having like an OnlyFans digital thing, right? Where you buy it, you mint an NFT of a hot girl, and then you, based on the rarity and all that, you get access to her, right? You can have a phone call or a video cam, or she sends you nudes, or maybe you get a dinner with her. I still think that idea conceptually makes sense. All you freaks love OnlyFans and shit, which, I mean, again, I'm not a fan of any of that stuff, but you know, why shouldn't that work? I don't know. But what do I know? Mm-hmm. Oh, what a time it was. Yeah, Ronnie. Yeah, one of the options was going to be dinner with the girls. You know, maybe a little bit extra, maybe drinks, maybe. Yeah, that's up to them, though. No, what's the big red dog giveaway? I miss Big Red. I saw Big Red had like a Twitter post, like basically saying he's done with Top Shot. He had a list of demands for Top Shot. He wanted like Austin back. Like he's still like very, very passionate about Top Shot. And oh, by the way, he's a big Clipper fan, so he's got to be going crazy right now with the Clips Nuggets Game 7. Hold on, I got to check my So Rare lineup. Does anyone play So Rare? Does anyone play So Rare? Hold on, let's check my I'm trying to show you guys share my screen, but I got to be careful because if I share the wrong tab, oh mama. Yeah. What am I doing for work? 1 second. So my So Rare lineup for tonight. Okay, I got Championship Chase again. I don't have enough cards left. I don't have any good enough players, so not much I can do there. I've been disciplined enough not to be spending hundreds or thousands on new cards for the most part. Yes, so there's not much I can do here. I hate how they changed it. You need like in season cards now. Like 4 out of 5 have to be in season. Which destroyed me. Anyway, whatever. The common one, though, we can play. This is free. I got Van Vliet, the 24, such a low number. Curry, Butler, Sengun, Van Vliet, and then Post. So I got 5 spare points. What is like what's like Gary Payton? Ooh. We could play Garrett. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm playing Peyton over shit, what happened? Shit. Oh no. Fucking 2 minutes. I'm panicking. They changed everything. I forgot. You gotta buy or get Peyton this way. Okay. Hurry! Oh, we did it. Solid lineup. I just need GP to get a couple steals. Could be in okay shape. What's going on here? Seeing Giannis's face makes me so sad. No more Giannis. Had some decent lineups here. My boy Gary Trent Jr. tried his best. Lillard. Oh, Lillard. Oh, the Bucks. It's so sad. It's heartbreaking. So Rare's had an NBA for a long time. Yeah, so Rare's a lot of work. Definitely is a lot of work. No, I'm not playing. Oh, you're talking to Jedi. So I still work at Sporting News. I mean, I think you guys probably heard. I did work at. I've always Sporting News bought Superdraft, right? Superdraft, as I don't know, probably you guys know, shut down and that was it shut down. We shut down Super Draft January, the end of January. Wow, it's already been like 4 months. Shit. That was obviously that was rough, right? I put, there wasn't more. I've never worked as hard on something in my life as Super Draft, and look, we just failed for a variety of reasons, and it's a really tough industry, and need a lot of things to go right. And we were not good enough. And, I don't want to get into the details too much about it, but, looking back on it, not much that I would change personally. I did everything in my power, but, sometimes hard work just isn't enough. You need a lot of other things to go right, and go your way. And it is expensive to run a platform like that. Again, super competitive. It's expensive. And we had a few things in retrospect that we should have changed a while ago, and we did not. And it came back to bite us. And ultimately, like anything in life, man, when it comes to business, it's about money. And are you making money? Are you not making money? And so it came down to be a business call that it wasn't my call, but the people above who decided wasn't worth the investment anymore, and they made the choice to shut it down, and that was rough. I fought as hard as I could to keep it going, and I still hope in the future that we bring back a gaming type platform. But to be continued. And no, look, Steve sold Super Draft to Sporting News. So actually now it actually goes back to Steve, the way that the deal was structured. So in theory, if Steve wants to resurrect Super Draft, he could do that. And who again, or you never know. There's still some talks about doing some things, but we'll see. Yeah, no, look, man. I think anyone who hasn't failed in life, you haven't really lived, right? I mean, life is all about failing, and even though like Super Draft failed, holy shit, did I learn so much from that experience. Like I wouldn't change anything. I mean, I learned so much, and now I would love to take everything I've learned and use that into another gaming platform, and hopefully we'll be able to do that. But yeah, I mean, I learned a lot. Right now, I'm doing a lot of legal work, so I'm kind of back to my lawyering days. But there's a lot of things that I'm kind of working on, and let's leave it at that for now. But ultimately, I hope that. I do hope Sporting News can get back in the gaming area, and I hope that I can be a major force in that. But yeah, there's a lot of other stuff that I'm helping them out with right now. So I'm staying busy, and yeah, the bailiff, my dog's doing great. He loves it here. So he's fantastic. You mean Rainmakers? The DK wants no fucking part of Rainmakers. They could not be more excited that the NFT, they are done with that. They rugged everybody with Rainmakers, though. Holy shit! I would love to help Big Red Dog make Top Shot great again. Look, we're all still rooting for Top Shot, right? Like fuck, we're all. I mean, I still must have one of the best, not best, one of the largest 50, 100 accounts, 200 accounts, 300, I don't know, on the site. I mean, I poured, you guys know how much I poured into it. So yeah, I mean, I still hope it can be turning around, man. Like, but it's to be bullish on it is I think a little crazy. But again, I've talked about it. Conceptually, it still makes sense to me. AI is getting crazy. That's actually one thing that I am starting to try to learn. I would say everyone, if there's one thing I could give advice to anyone, learn as much as you can about AI. Like that space is already exploding and it's moving so rapidly. I am trying to learn as much about AI as I can legally, not only to help my company, but also just for my own edification. And it's wild how fast AI is taking over the world. Yeah, pretty amazing. Yeah, definitely so glad to be in Vegas. How long I'll be here, I don't know. I don't see myself being here forever, but yeah, I like it here a lot. It is a little dangerous being so close to. I love to gamble, so when you have losing nights, you got to be smart. You got to be smart if you want to live out here. And I've been relatively smart last 2 years. But yeah, I do love it. It's great. I love the weather. I love the West Coast. I love my place. It's so yeah. Overall, yeah. I do talk to Ghost. I got in a fight with Ghost today, but yeah, no, me and Ghosty are still really close. I talk to him all the time. I love him. He should be in this chat right now. I got some issues with the Ghosty. He'll get mad if I reveal them on the show, so I will not. Maybe I will. He's been out here to visit me a couple times, and yeah, I love him, man. He's such a good guy, really good friend, and yeah. Been hitting the gym. There's the one thing about Vegas, we don't have beaches out here. There's no water. So, but we have a lot of pools. I will say this. There is a pool at Fontainebleau. It's like the VIP pool. How do I say this delicately? And Fontainebleau is known for basically hiring model-esque women to be their cocktail servers, and back how like old Vegas used to be. Now you go to the Cosmo, there'll be a man serving me a drink. I don't need no offense, I don't need a dude serving me my Johnny Blue, right? When you're in Vegas and you're out gambling, you want the allure of a fantasy, right? Of a dream. I don't need some fucking dude around me at all. It's fucking anyway, whatever. But Fontainebleau, they still hire like model, just phenomenal, gorgeous women. And look, to me, and I think to any man who's straight, it does amplify the experience. It just does. We don't have to lie about it. We're adults, right? Anyway, so if you go to the pool there, though, she may as well be naked. There's a girl that works by the pool. The outfits it's like a half of a skirt. I don't even know what it is. But me and my brother were there. Just like it was on display. Everything was out in the open. It was unbelievable. That's all I'm going to say. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah, Ghost does drop in the Discord. He tells me, he yells at me, tells me to get in there. But unlike him, I have a job. I'm kidding. He has a job too. He says, I don't know. Well, if Ghost was here, I would bring up some things about him, but I won't. Look at the bailiff. All right, chat. Let's go. Give me some. What else you guys want to talk about? I got a little bit more time, and then I gotta go. I got some things to do tonight. Ooh, I gotta text my my honey Boo Bear. Let's see here. She doesn't know I'm streaming, so we don't want to tell her. I'm sending her that photo. No, I don't want. No, I don't know. Then maybe she'll watch this then, and nah, yeah, it's a problem. I'm kidding. If she watches, totally fine. I have nothing to hide. You guys know me. I always have things to hide. When Vegas, Jedi? Look, man, any of you guys want to come to Vegas, let me know. Picks on the next NBA series. Cleveland easily. The Pacers stink. Boston, unless Boston has injuries, the fact that the Knicks basically should have won the 7 games with the Pistons was embarrassing, in my opinion. Kudos to Detroit, though. So Boston, Cleveland, pretty easily in the East. Out West, man, I think the Wolves are going to beat whoever comes out of Golden State. Houston, I pick Golden State probably to beat Houston probably tonight. So Minnesota's good, man. And Golden State's got like 2 guys. They got Curry and Butler. That's it. So they're gonna be banged up and exhausted from the Houston series. So yeah, I got Minnesota, Golden State, Minnesota in the conference finals, and then I hope that the Clippers beat Denver in Game 7. I think the Clippers are a better team. Will they win in 7 though? I don't know, but I think the Clippers can give OKC a pretty good series. I genuinely do. I think OKC would kick Denver's ass. I really do. So either way though, I'd probably pick OKC and then OKC Minnesota. Minnesota has given OKC a lot of trouble in the regular season. They match up really well with them. If I had to choose, I probably still would go OKC, but that should be a really good series. And yeah, so to me, I hope Cleveland wins. I guess if I had to choose, I don't know, but I really with now that my team's out, I just want to see some good basketball, and yeah. Thank you, Neil. It's very kind of you. Look, man, Giannis, I think I don't know, man. Personally, I hope he goes to San Antonio. Him and Wemby, and even Fox. I'm not a huge Fox guy, but I think that would be the best spot for him. And they have a lot of, again, even though Pop's not going to be coaching, I think that I also would. Then again, I still would love to see Giannis in a big city too, because he's been in Milwaukee his whole career. So I think just from a team standpoint, though, him on the Spurs would be pretty great. And they have the right assets. I mean, look, the only teams who can really trade for him and have a legitimate package, it's San Antonio, Houston, and OKC. OKC probably would only do it if they flame out this year, to either Minnesota or Clippers, Denver, right? And but they clearly have enough assets to try to do it. But look, if Giannis wants to stay in Milwaukee, I'd be shocked. Like he's competitive. Wow. We just wasted 3 of Giannis's prime fucking years. 27, 28, or 28, 29, 30. That's your prime NBA years. We wasted it. 3 first-round exits. That's inexcusable as a Bucks fan. And I want Giannis to win. I want him to be on a real contending team. And look, they were terrible with Lillard. It just didn't work. Like I think that was the right move to trade to trade for him. People probably don't remember, but like Drew Holiday as our second option was not going to work. So that was the right move. We took a swing. We traded for Lillard, but those 2 together have been a fucking disaster. And I don't really know why. I think the worst coach in the history of basketball is Doc Rivers, though. I will say that from watching him this entire season. And the fact that it looks like we're not going to fire him and we're going to keep him is shocking to me. He was so effing bad. He didn't know he didn't know which players to start. Anyone watching a Bucks game knew who our best players were. It took him to the last game of the season to realize, wow, maybe I need to start Gary Trent and maybe I need to play AJ Green more minutes. Like he was starting Brook Lopez in that Pacers series who never should have been playing. Kuzma was an absolute. How bad Kuzma ended up being, I didn't have high expectations, but he was unplayable. That did hurt. But Middleton wouldn't he would have been healthy, and defensively you couldn't play Middleton anyway towards the end. Our GM getting an extension also was baffling. So I think the Bucks franchise is in such a bad spot that I kind of just want Giannis to get the fuck out of here. I really do. I genuinely do. I want him to go to a competent a franchise where he has a shot to win. Look, man, Giannis, he gave us 10 good years. He gave us a title. I don't want to see him. If we bring Giannis back, the best case scenario is we'll be a 5-6 seed again next year, and we'll get whacked in the first round. There's no chance for anything else. We have no young talent, really. Like, there's no, again, paying Lillard $50 million, and he's not going to play at all next year. And even if Lillard was healthy, we were not very good, which I don't understand, but it just didn't work. Like, that pick and roll should have been unstoppable. Instead, we never even ran that pick and roll. So it just a really, really frustrating couple of years as a Bucks fan. And they tried, and again, it didn't work. And then injuries crushed us. You can't release Dame because Dame is being paid. We owe him like $50 million for the next 2-3 years. So there's nothing you can do. You can't release him. And yeah, look, he had a good year, like statistically, numbers wise, like 25-7, but he missed everyone thinks that Dame is a really clutch guy, right? He missed every clutch shot this season. It was unbelievable. We couldn't win a close game to save our lives. And like the Bucks' fourth quarter offense was the worst in the league. How are you some of the stuff that happened this year as a Bucks fan, it was just impossible. It was just so frustrating to watch. And again, I think a big part of that was coaching. Doc makes no adjustments. He gets outcoached in every game. He didn't put the right players on the court. Giannis and Dame just together just never could figure out just again how to run their pick and roll and how to be efficient and to play together. It just didn't work, to be honest. I watched every Bucks game this year, and I'm not wrong. I've never been more right. So, again, if you watch the games, you would understand that. Just being an objective viewer of basketball, I'm not sure what you're even arguing about. Do you have players that didn't even know where the lineup? That's not even English, coach. Anyway, any other questions? Chris injury was brutal. Which injury? He was injured for 4 years. So Middleton just couldn't play anymore, man. He couldn't stay healthy, and defensively he was an albatross. The Browns, I don't know. You got Shedeur Sanders now. I mean, I don't know. It could be okay. Estelle is doing very well. She's been out to Vegas a couple times. Yeah, my whole family has been out here. Everyone loves Vegas, so yeah, she's doing well. Mm-hmm. 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 Did the game start? What's going on? Give me updates. Mm-hmm. Oh, Estelle. She's still got Bosch Legacy. There's so many different Bosch spinoffs. My mom is a big Ted Lasso fan. I think she's trying to watch White Lotus right now. Yeah. Wow, what happened to your Seahawks? Remember, guys, I need Gary Payton tonight for Fast Break. Never thought I'd say those words. What's happening so far? What else do we need? Hold on, chat. What do we need for Fast Break? I don't even remember. We need rebounds, right, and points in the paint. I need Amen Thompson to have the game of his life, and I don't trust that at all, to be honest. I do love the Thompson brothers, though. We need we need rebounds and points in the paint, right? We need 30 rebounds, and then we need I need Draymond to have a lot of rebounds as well. Yeah, look, I think look, being a Browns fan, yeah, all that's true. But I'm just gonna say this, and then we'll get off the Bucks. When you have a player like Giannis, right, who you can say what you want about, is he better than Jokic and whoever else, right? SGA. Giannis is at worst a top 3 player in the league, right? You've had him. It is so rare to get one of those players. The fact that they lost in the first round 3 straight years, having Giannis in his absolute prime, it's unthinkable. It's unimaginable. The fact that we had Lillard and Giannis relatively healthy the entire season and had to go to the last game of the year to be a 6 seed. I mean, to be a 5 seed. We almost were the 6 seed. It's just embarrassing. Like, it really is. Like, so, and look, we just had we won 1 title with Giannis, but, injuries just the last few years crushed us and we had some bad luck, but ultimately losing in the first round 3 years when you have a top 3 player in the league, that's tough to stomach. And we have no draft picks. Dame tore his Achilles. He's out all of next year. We have really no young talent. It's just over, man. Like they're not a championship contender anymore. They really weren't this year at all. If you watch them play, they were just a mediocre. We lost to Brooklyn 3 times this year. 3 fucking times. We lost to the Brooklyn Nets. Like, we were just not a good team all year if you watch them play. We had one stretch where we won the NBA Cup. That was fun. And actually, they in Vegas, I went to those games. That was awesome. When they beat OKC there, that was a lot of fun. But otherwise, they were not consistent. They were not good. Lillard and Giannis just did not work. And it's a flawed roster. And we have no assets and no draft picks. And that's probably why it's best for both parties to trade Giannis, get as much as you can, and let him go to a contender. Yeah, I mean, look, the fact that we won 1 title as a Bucks fan, I never thought we'd ever have that. So, I think you can still say it was a successful overall venture with Giannis. But yeah, if you would have told me 3 years ago that we lose in the first round 3 straight years, I'd be like, you're out of your fucking mind. It's not possible. Giannis just put up in that Indiana series, what do you average? 34, 16, and 6 and 7, and we lost in 5 games. I mean, our second best player was like Bobby Portis. Obviously, it was Gary Trent a couple games, but like we just don't have the talent. It's really rough. It's but yeah, I mean, so yeah. So look, I hope Giannis can go to a contender and we can and I can root for him and he has a chance to win a couple more titles. Because in Milwaukee, I just don't see how that would be possible. Okay, what's going on in this game? Amen Thompson turnover. Thompson rebound, chat. We like that. Amen's got 2 rebounds. I don't even know, man. I would say, well, the problem for the Bucks that makes it so complicated is that we don't have our own draft picks, right? So we can't really tank. Like I think the Pelicans from the Drew Holiday trade have all of our draft picks for the next like 2-3 years, or there's pick swaps. So you can't really tank if you're the Bucks, which makes it even more challenging, right? So it's really hard, man. I don't even know what kind of package I'd want. I would want just give me as much draft capital as you can, and then you got to hope that in the draft you can get lucky. Maybe you're not going to get another Giannis, but Give me as many fucking draft picks as possible, and then I don't know. But like in terms of players, I really don't care. You know, I mean, Giannis is there's no one that you can get that's going to be close to him at all. So if you go OKC, what you're going to get? Maybe you'd get what, Jalen Williams back or Chet or whatever. I don't even care. So I just want as many draft picks as fucking possible, as many first round draft picks as possible from teams that, you know, that could struggle. Yeah. And then it's going to be a few years that we're, you know, if you're a Bucks fan, it's going to be tough to watch. So I'm just going to watch with Giannis on his new team. But there's no, yeah. But also, I haven't really studied what the packages could be. Look, I mean, the sad thing is, if it's Houston, we're probably going to get back the Jalen fucking Green. I have zero desire to root for Jalen Green. I think he's just a super flawed, inefficient player. But, you know, yeah, that's which is why it's so hard to trade him, because, you know, yeah, it's really rough. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be fascinating to see, you know, like what Giannis asked for. Is he going to demand a trade, and then is he going to say, please trade me to a big market? Or so we'll see. Ringer putting together an article highlighting 5 trades. Fuck, man, every site's going to be putting out articles highlighting Giannis trades. I'm already tired of the talk. It's can't, like the I mean, even before they lost that series, to all you know, anytime any national media would talk about the Bucks, all they would talk about is, where will Giannis go next? All year. It's just so fucking, as a Bucks fan, it was so annoying and frustrating. Like every time the Bucks are ever brought up, it's just, where will Giannis go next? It's just, the national media can suck a dick, to be honest. They you know, and then even when they would talk about the Bucks, they have no idea what they were talking about. They clearly would never watch that team actually play. Yeah, Jared Allen to the Lakers for Reeves, connect. If we would trade Giannis for Reeves, connect, and a 31 first-round draft pick, I would jump off my balcony. That is disgusting. No fucking way. We would not even pick up the phone call for that. 1 first-round pick? Austin Reeves, who couldn't even, he was terrible against the Wolves. Yeah, basically, Mikal Bridges got 5 first-round picks. I'd want at least 6 first-round picks. Yeah, give me something like that. Claxton, Cam Johnson, 6 first-round picks. Sure. And even that's not a good deal for the Bucks. But what else are you going to do at this point? Chat, hold on here. Fuck, Sengun. Ooh. You guys watching this game, or what's going on here? Hold on, I gotta look at my Top Shot screen. See, it's funny, man. Like, if Top Shot didn't have fast break, you know, like Amen Thompson, 3 rebounds, no one else. Draymond is so fucking bad. He ain't a single rebound. He's useless. What do I got over here? Points to the paint. How's my boy Gary Payton doing? How's my boy Gary Payton doing? Well, all right. Typical Top Shot. This is not even working. Trying to go from pro to classic. Chat, it's not letting me. Chat, it's not working. Yeah, the GoFundMe, it all got refunded. I don't even remember what happened. I think we needed to give like social security numbers, and we didn't abide by some of their guidelines and regulations, and then it just GoFundMe took it down and sent everyone back their money. And then Ronnie became rich, so it worked out. Guys, I have no points in the paint. Not a good start. I'm gonna get destroyed. And I only have three rebounds. Winter, where are you working? Are you still bartending? What do you do? How's your daughter? She must be like 18 years old now. How many kids do you have? Winter, I have many questions for you. And also, where's Mayday? Steven Adams, hook shot. All right, let's go. A few more minutes, and then I'm going to go watch this game. I'm going to go watch this game. And then you guys got to figure out, if we start streaming again, what do we want to stream? Do we want to stream what should we stream? Should we just we could be reckless and just buy more Top Shot shit? We could do what should we be doing? You know what? It's a good question. Where is Ghosty? No, honestly, I haven't talked to Tandy in forever. That's the Ghosty right there. Look at him. Handsome man. Handsome man. Is Tandy still doing shows? Yeah, Winter. A lot of the crew's all here. Except Mayday. Ghosty doesn't pick up his phone. Bad friend.
Hi, you reached the voicemail of Jared Jones. I'm not available to take your call.
We'll leave a message.
But please leave me a short message, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks. Bye.
Ghosty, we're live on the air right now. Everyone's here. You got Gio, Detroit, Ronnie, Winter, PB, Neo. Everyone's asking for you. If you don't come on the show in the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna tell them all your dirty secrets and what you've been up to. Jedi's here. All right, later. You got new skills? Ooh. It's Jedi's fault. By the way, what's going on? I gotta be honest. What's been very surprising here, not a single person has asked me about the pies. What's going on with the pies? I got like 17 pies. I do miss Bonfire. Man, remember when we'd be on Live Token? Oh, we just fucking be sniping and buying and well, I can tell you this about Ghosty. There's no way he's with a sugar mama. It's been a long time since he's been able to, if you know what I mean, I really don't think about the pies either, but every time I stream, I get a lot of people vitriol who are upset about the pies because, we all bought like 5 at least. Remember, they had a deal. You had to be on the allow list to get 5 pies, and then we gobbled them up, and didn't really work out for us, But I heard they're still doing shit, right? Like at least other rug pills, though, they're actually still trying to, I don't even know, like fundraise or. I heard they're actually still try stuff. Pies do kiosks, but Top Shot doesn't. Patrick, how are you? That is weird, right? Why the kiosks were like one of the best things Top Shot ever did, and then they just stopped it. And even back in the day, when I asked Jacob on the show, he was like, "Well, it was a lot more work than we thought, and it took a lot more manpower." And he said like the lines were too long, but the kiosks seemed like one of the smartest things Top Shot did. And then we just, that was it. They did it one time in Summer League and then never again. I would like a lemon meringue pie. It sounds delicious, quite honestly. Doge cut your job last week, Jedi, for real? Yeah, man. Like my, it's been rough. My sister actually, my sister worked in retail. She was a buyer for a retail, a company, but they got a lot of their materials come from China, right? So because of the fucking tariffs, she got laid off. And yeah, it's like fucking, man, bunch of shit. This a lot of rough times for a lot of people. Let me tell you something. Brodero, yeah, I still don't. I wish I miss Phil. Yeah, Stripperville, man. Whatever happened to all these games? Every NFT promised of these great games. Where's the metaverse? I still don't understand what happened to the metaverse. That was a game coming soon. Where's the metaverse? What happened? Right now, we all should be naked in the metaverse making love. Yeah, tiki fishing, right? What the tikis? What happened to all of this stuff? Were we just blatantly lied to about every single project? How stupid were we? We fell for it every time. Like, is there a single? Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty amazing, man. Looking back on it, I don't know. Did they get 75% done? I don't even know if they got that far. No, Winter, incorrect. They were not named rug pull. They were just rugs, right? They were just rugs. And yes, I did buy the rugs. Also, though, I think that guy gave me free. I think the founder gave me free rugs, and then we did giveaways. When you look back on it, though, why didn't that moon? Why not? So many other crappy projects moon for no reason. Gary V, why didn't you tweet about the rugs? Yeah, we bought rugs. Oh, please, really? You're gonna act like that's so crazy? We bought everything: pickles, bananas, harems, lanterns, biker girls, name it. Again, we one show. We'll just go through my wallet. You can see all the shit that we bought. Everything was stupid looking back on it. Remember, I thought boss women were boss women. I went crazy with buying the boss women. Or boss beauties, right? Remember there was World of Women. Yeah, Gary V, he made what, 10, 20 million, and he was part of the problem for sure. He's selling actual cards. Yeah, I mean, that's what happened. A lot of the people in that space, they fucked us all over and moved on to the next project, and probably gonna fuck people over again. Octopies. I don't know. Probably bought that too. Oh yeah. I did buy something. I did buy like an octopi something. Was it an octopussy? Can I say that? And I bought something that was it was an octopus with a bunch of arms. That was creepy too. I bought some of the stupidest shit. Everything was stupid though. Oh, what a time to be alive. Which again is why Top Shot seemed like so it made sense, right? At least I'm buying players and like great moments, Chat, you're not telling me the score. What's going on in these games? Ooh, the Rockets are up by 2. Amen Thompson, what are you doing here, big boy? Nothing. No points. Fuck. One rebound for Draymond. Gary Payton, 2 points. Honestly, I have not been on Live Token in a long time. I have no idea where the best place to buy Top Shot would even be now. No, the pies aren't octopies, are they? That's different. I bought a different NFT with octopuses. The best place to buy Top Shot is probably nowhere. Let's be honest, right? We still is that why? What's the reason that someone give me a reason to actually buy Top Shot right now? Go. Like a legitimate reason. I guess for fast break. Only time I've been buying is for fast break, which again has not been financially smart. But I'm an addict. I love gambling. I love fast break. So I love games. No, especially now that college has NIL and kids are getting paid. No, NBA should not allow high school kids into the draft. No, not with the NIL. College basketball should get better. Kids should stay longer, right? So it's there's no reason that the NBA should take an 18-year-old anymore. A whitelist. I haven't minted an NFT in years. Am I married yet? No. Coach, I'm not married. I'm not a married man, Coach. Easy to get Legos. I guess, but like, what's the point? What's, Winter, how dare you laugh at this comment? What if my lovely woman that I'm seeing right now, saw that? She'd be very upset with you. How dare you, Winter? I am seeing forget it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't mention the Schiller. The Schiller, he shilled us pretty good, man. The alpha. Oh my God. Now it's bringing back. Oh my God. Oh, what's the alpha? Jesus Christ. The one thing that's there's so many crazy, insane things that happen. One of the most insane though will always still be that fucking, remember the Kobe Bryant NFT where we went. That was the only Discord really where you had to go in and you actually had to chat and you had to level up to like grind in order to be on the allow list or the wait list. Remember that one? And like that was the one. So I'd actually go in that Discord and we'd be talking and then that was a rug pull too. Like fucking A. Zeneca. Let me tell you something. Yeah, that guy also I'd love to he's like he's still trying to fucking do his thing, by the way. I'm on some email list. I got an email from Zeneca a couple of weeks ago, and it was like, I'm now going to charge you for my newsletter, and like, I can't offer you, I'm not going to make any promises. You just have to trust me. It's going to be good. Or it was but again, another guy who made, probably millions during that time. And, he's laughing all the way to the fucking bank. The pies are octopies. Is OpenSea? Let me see. Oh yeah, okay. OpenSea still exists. I'm gonna try to find real quickly. Wait, what is this? I'm trying to pull up my account on OpenSea. Is that still a thing? Can I still do that? Did everyone steal my account? I don't see anything, chat. Or is it just taking a while to load? Me and Jacob never kissed. That's erroneous. It never happened. You guys do love that clip though of me, Jacob shaking hands or whatever we did. We did build a fun Top Shot game that also never worked out, but I tried, guys. I tried my best. What is this shit, chat? Okay, I'm trying to. The Top Shot party, yeah, in the Cosmo penthouse. That's fucking awesome. It's a good question. I don't know if Dumbo still works for Top Shot. Does anyone know? I know Jacob's still there. Yeah, man. Like we tried. This is so. What is this, chat? I'm in OpenSea. How do I find my all the weird NFTs that I have? I haven't been on OpenSea in forever. Yeah, Bonfire. Yeah, everyone was there. Tandy works for Dapper now? Is it for real? That can't be true. Then again, maybe. I don't know. Does anyone know how we can see some of our NFTs? What the fuck is this? I have no idea. What is it? What? Ronnie should know this. Where are my NFTs, Ronnie? Did someone steal them? Why is it just showing this? Oh, chat. Here we go. We're live. Here we go. Oh man. All right. We have I can say 14 more minutes. Let's take a look at some of these beauties that we have in our account. This is going to be, yeah, I remember they stole our horse. Ooh, who's this lovely girl? Yeah, she's lovely. Oh, the Immortals. Remember that one? Remember House of Kiba? That was that rug pull. So I must still be getting like airdrops and stuff. Oh my God, women and weapons. Shoot me in the head for believing in that project. That was a big Gary Vee one. Just because he thought the founder was attractive. Oh, I sold my lion, but I got cubs still. I think someone actually wanted this Chandra Marshall thing for me at one point. I don't know. Oh, here's I mean, there's a Boss Beauty. There's a Pies. You got riding. Look at dude. I will say Zed was fun, man. I don't care. Riding the fucking horses was fun. How that never became like they could figure that out. Look at my cool pet. More fucking pies. Ooh, I did like my top dog. My top dog, beach clubs. That, man, I had high hopes for that. Oh my God. I paid like thousands of dollars for this stupid fucking, this, whatever this is, I think. Oh my God, the zips. By the way, this is a man. I thought this was a woman when I bought it. This was supposed to be a super good project. Rug. Apes Are Us. I mean, the Ethalian. This is a rare. This was a super rare Ethalian, and it's one of my only rares. And yeah, top 1%. Look, ranked 57 out of 10,000, and nothing. I got nothing. Useless, worthless. Here's my Hape. What do you guys think of my Hape? I'll sell it right now for 10 grand. Yes, I actually minted girls riding things. This may have been my lowest point in the NFT space. Crypto Ape, I thought that was going to be a big thing. ETH Walker, this was supposed to be a game. This was GB, this was yours. Remember the hip hop head? The guy who the rapper? Oh, the creature, holy shit. This was, remember the Moment Ranks guy? I forgot his name. He was big on creatures. He promised me this would be a big hit. I fell for it. I don't. Oh, man. This is what I was talking about. I bought these the toddler pillars. Yeah, they weren't octopuses. They were toddlers with a bunch of weird arms. Jesus Christ. This is really tough to look at. The horse they stole was I think Bradero. Bradero was the one they stole. Yeah, I have 3 LeBron James debuts. That was the only smart thing I did in Top Shot. At one point, I said, "Fuck this. Only thing that matters to me is LeBron debuts." I sold a bunch of like Zion debuts or some stuff, and I bought 3 LeBron debuts. Yeah, I still have those. Actually, what I would love to do is consolidate, sell more of my Top Shots, and buy as many LeBron debuts as I could. Oh my God, some of these things. This was actually a really hot project, NF Theos, and then it got rugged, and then yeah, this was oh my God, I remember buying the Dream Machine thinking that was such a good buy. Jesus Christ. I did love this Boss Beauty the most. I thought she was stunning. Like this one, if you minted this, you were in a raffle to win a real motorcycle. This Elvin was actually drawn by like 11 or 12-year-old. We were like, she's gonna be famous. This is gonna make us so much money. Oh God. Okay, I will admit, Ether Gal was my one purchase I made just because I love breasts. It's true. What do you want from me? I'm a man. I love breasts. I got distracted by the breasts. I bought the Ether Gal. I regretted it immediately. Not one of my finer moments in life. This is one of the ultimate rug pulls in the history of rugs. The bounce. Remember the bouncer from Stripperville selling us marbles? Jesus Christ. The Guardians of Ether. I can't. This is now this hurts. No, none of these are worth anything now. No. I do agree with this. Yeah, bouncing on the ball during the Z race. That was the golden time for the show. It really was. All right, let's not look at any more of that. That was rough, guys. Holy shit. You know? Even the bouncer made millions selling his fucking marbles, and then yeah. Grok 3.0. Okay, thank you, Ronnie, for that. All right, chat. I'm gonna go watch the end of this game, and I'm gonna probably cry from looking at all those NFTs that we bought. Any final thoughts? Any final ooh, it's a high scoring game in this. Amen Thompson, I needed you tonight. You have 0 points. Thank you very much. Draymond Green's got three rebounds, though. Nice to see you too, Coach. Gary Payton, 2 points. I need much more. Yeah, good to see you guys too. Yeah, look, man. Hopefully, we can do some more shows. Jedi, good to see. Yeah, good to see all you guys, man. Oh man, we did a 24-hour stream back in the day. Holy shit. Look, man, if we figure out what we want to stream, yeah, I mean, I can come back and maybe do like a once a week thing, but we have to figure out what we want to do. And, there's definitely things to talk about. I'll tell you that. So anyway, good seeing you guys. And maybe I can hop in the Discord and we'll chat soon. For now, court is adjourned. There, guys.